They are definitely spreading us wide. They do have an advantage in that department. We will need Quicksilver where the fighting is thickest, which is probably going to be over here. Hey guys, Quicksilver Gaming here, bringing you another episode of Ultimate General American Revolution. This is episode 10 of our Early Access Let's Play. Last episode we took Fort Stevens and Fort Lavelle. We're sort of shoring up this flank of the war. We have a bunch of British stuck in Middleborough. They are starving out, even though it looks like they received a couple reinforcements there. Salem has the same issue. And we're just moving around some men over here, and I want to take a little peek at Portsmouth and see what is going on. I do have some militia down in Providence I could move out, and I have some militia left in Boston. We do have an officer problem at the moment, but I think that should stabilize fairly soon. At least I hope it will stabilize fairly soon. I don't really feel like spending more reputation on officers anytime soon, and it is winter, so we can always take things slow. So as I thought, Portsmouth didn't really have anybody there, so it's just pretty much like 9,500 men between Salem and Middleborough. Make it 10,000 if you add in Portsmouth a little bit over. And I think what we could do is go hit Portsmouth and then see what we can do about hitting Salem, and then just really cut off Middleborough from everything else. As far as how the colonies look, we're sort of, everything's basically the same. I was asked why I'm producing civilian muskets. Don't I just want everybody with better muskets? And the answer is yes. But I have a lot of militia in my army, and they're not going to obtain any US muskets anytime soon. So I still have to build out some civilian muskets. Not a lot. As you can see, I have 4 factories pumping out United States muskets, and I can actually equip another unit, I think, with United States muskets. Very slow grind on the short brown Besses. I actually really don't need them at the moment because that's for cavalry, so I could probably stop production on that. But I'll probably wait until... Actually, let's... No. Let's keep that going, because I think I took a lot of casualties over here. Let's see. British Royal Navy ships in the harbor of Norfolk, Virginia, began shelling the town occupied by Whig revolutionary forces. Landing parties came ashore and burned properties. So, burning of Norfolk. I imagine it happened on January 1st, 1776. Oh, so we're already in 1776. That is a good thing to keep track of. So, let's continue taking a peek. I want to see what is over at Falmouth, and make sure that there isn't just like a giant army. I think we killed or destroyed a lot of their forces over here. Yeah, so Falmouth doesn't have much. So we'll move out pretty soon, go hit Portsmouth, and then we can really consolidate our forces along the line. So let's see here. How do I want to do this? I think I actually want you guys to leave and go to Fort Lavelle. Have 1,000 men over there. I think that would be a really good idea. Still don't want Middleborough to come out and attack. I think we could do a number to them because a lot of their regiments have really suffered over winter, but they'll sort of be the last thing we attack for sure. I don't really have anything over here. I could move... Oh yeah, I could definitely move one of you up this way. Oh, I'm missing a unit. Yeah. Let's have you leave the garrison. Let's have you go to Fort Stevens. And then we'll take four regiments plus the cavalry and go hit Portsmouth. We don't have enough horses or officers still, so maybe I do need to just do this low-rank officers real quick. Let's replace there and spend the 12. That'll bring us down to, what, 19? Or, math in this game, 21. That works too. I don't know if I get a bonus or anything, but the math definitely doesn't add up. It's that newfangled math, right? What they teach the young kids in school nowadays, where 31 minus 12 is 21, not 19. At least that's my assumption. So you can see Middleborough still taking a lot of casualties here. We'll go take Portsmouth, and then we'll see if we can take Salem after that. I think we'll have a pretty good force to be able to push on to Salem. They might actually move out too, and if we can take them in a field battle, that would be even better. I really need this regiment, though, to receive some more troops, but I think the officer issue was indeed an issue. That's, not forget this. And for those of you that are wondering, I probably just won't do the Navy in this playthrough. In our next campaign, I will definitely hit the Navy hard. And I'll try to make that a large emphasis, because you can gain a lot of money in this game by playing the Navy game. But it's just this late into the campaign, we've basically won. We just have to, you know, shore up down here, take Middleborough, Salem, and Portsmouth, and then it'll be really easy because we already control Montreal and Quebec, so it'll be basically a one-front war, and we can just zoom up that way. There might be an invasion that comes, but we'll just keep Benedict Arnold back for the invasion, or Artemis Ward, or something like that. So that is, that's really what we're doing. So let's see if we can get Bayard to move up in time. Everything is still going according to plan over here. And yeah, you're exhausted, we get it. War's tough. Sorry. I do wonder, like, what allows them to recoup their losses over here is the British. The British recruitment still is a little baffling to me. Obviously, the devs haven't completely finalized it yet, so obviously there's not a lot of information about how the British replenish, but you notice it keeps going down and then it goes up and then it goes down, so I wonder if the British are actually allowed to replenish their ranks. I don't think we will be able to replenish these guys anytime soon, so we might just go ahead and attack. That might be the thing we do here. To think. Fort Lavelle, no. They don't have any troops incoming. I mean, we could send them down to Leicester. We could move this brigade up. That might be the best thing to do, actually. And then we'll just leave that group behind. Oh, I just left Leicester unguarded. It should be fine, right? Nothing bad will ever happen from Leicester being unguarded. Let's just cross our fingers there and hope that nothing bad happens. Looks like our officer problem has become not a problem, so we just needed those couple extra officers, and I was going to add more US rifles to another group. Let's see, Civ 4-pounder. You guys now get US muskets, although we're a little bit low on them, but nothing too bad. And we'll hit apply. Oops, which brigade was it? It was not Henry Knox, it was you, right? Oh, maybe it was Henry Knox. Okay, so Henry Knox is now US 4-pounder. So I do my naming conventions as the rifle, or musket in this case, and then the artillery. And that just helps me know what I've got on the battlefield. So we still have more civilian muskets about. See, we still have tons of civilian muskets, so I could probably stop producing them. Actually, I could probably just stop producing them in general right now and just really pump out the US muskets, and then we'll stop producing the short brown Besses when the 6-pounders arrive, and we'll do ammunition, US muskets, and 6-pounders, and that'll be the plan, man. Walking across this terrain in winter is absolutely brutal, so I will probably pause this well, pause it for you guys, fast forward, and come back once we are about to hit Portsmouth. Alright, it is January 11th of 1776, and we are on the move to take Portsmouth from the British. And we do have a problem. We are out of Brown Bess muskets, so I really need to shift over a lot to the United States muskets. We're not capturing as many Brown Besses either, and that's part of one of the new patches is they reworked the recovery and capture of weapons, and it just seems like the enemy drops a lot less, so there's a lot less Brown Besses to be won. Hopefully, ooh, that's a terrible little line that I drew there. Doesn't look like the British are reacting to this attack on Portsmouth, so that's rather interesting, and it'll be very fortuitous for that. Is that civilian muskets? Yeah, we can give them 73 civilian muskets for some reputation. So let's see if we can attack Portsmouth, get an engagement out of this, or maybe they will just flee. If they just flee, that's perfectly fine too. I don't see anything going on. Our troops are a little tired. They just, you know, walked quite far across the battle. But let's take this engagement. I feel pretty good about it. If they immediately flee, our dragoons will ride them down. Alright, so our army's a little bit jumbled. Let's see. Actually, it looks like they are coming to us, so let's just redeploy. Our forces are in kind of on top of each other, which is always, you know, unfortunate that the game does that, but, you know, the game has a lot of things to work out. It's, I honestly call this, like, beta. I don't even really consider this early access, to be honest. This really feels like the game is mostly in beta. Alright, let's see if we can push forward like so. And then looks like they're pushing this flank, so we'll just move these guys over, grab you up, move you, get these guys going out. We'll take some casualties over here, but oh, that grape shot was massive. See if they can turn this flank a little bit more. One of their units is already routing because, well, they're taking grape shot to the face. Now, that artillery is a little bit exposed. I wasn't really expecting them to hit that flank as hard as they did. One thing I would like is the armies to maybe be a little further apart at the beginning of battle so you could properly maneuver your armies. That would be something I would really like. At least this time my army's not, you know, stuck in a corner. So it looks a little bit better than before, but there's definitely been some battles where we are, one, just way too close together, and then two, you know, stuck in a corner, and it makes the camera angle really bad, which, that's more of a YouTube gripe, although, you know, when I'm playing, it's also something that I would like to have changed when I'm playing too. It's, I wouldn't call it just a YouTube gripe, but it definitely is something that I am very aware of when I'm recording. I'm like, this probably doesn't seem like a good experience for the viewers. At least that would be my assumption, you know, if I'm stuck in a corner. But let's just fast forward through this and see if we can shatter this cavalry. Routing units do seem to be... No, do not fire. Oh, gosh. Didn't want you to fire. Wait, no, keep chasing them down. Why would you not continue chasing them? They are really resistant now. That is something that the devs are well aware of, that routing units seem to be almost impossible to kill in melee right now, and I don't know why. They should be incredibly easy to kill in melee. Okay, maybe we'll fire... Oh, it said we took friendly fire, but we didn't. We didn't lose a single horse. Okay. This is turning into like a little weird cat and mouse. And it would be nice if they just surrendered, because they are completely surrounded, but yeah, they need to rework their routing units. Alright, I saved you from that misery. That took an incredibly long time to kill those guys, and as you can see in the top corner, I did send a bug report on that, so hopefully they get that fixed. But only 66 losses as expected. Very easy battle there. It was just a matter of time waiting for the enemy to break, and then running them down, although routing units are very difficult to break right now, but hopefully they will fix that in the future. So we should be able to take Portsmouth from them, and that should be pretty good for us. Can we, I wonder if they'll surrender. No, doesn't look like it. Oh well. Just make sure you take Portsmouth. That is the #1 thing. So, Salem... Okay, so Middleborough's taking a lot of casualties in winter here. And something is done. Quartermaster Chief, what were you doing? Horse pastures? I think it was horse pastures. And then we'll go down here to Equipment Committee. Not that it probably won't be done by the time this campaign ends, but always a thought process there. You can see here I have ammunition, US muskets, and 6-pound field guns being built. If I ever get an extra factory, it'll go to 6-pound factories. Or 6-pound guns right there, but I don't want to spend more money on factories right now. We've hemorrhaged a lot of money over the past couple months, and there we go, Middleborough just gained more men, then went down again, so once again, I have no idea how all of that necessarily works. So, how are we doing on... They don't have enough muskets, and there's only 5 brown besses in the market itself. How are we doing on US? Yeah, so US production, from what I understand, that the better the weapon, the more difficult it is to produce it, or the more time it takes to produce, I guess is the best way to word it. And I definitely feel that. I really feel that. I need you guys to go all the way, let's go to Leicester first. And then I'd like to move that militia up to... Actually, I don't really feel like I need to do anything over here. Maybe Hubberton, but they're marching troops that far across. That's pretty crazy here. So, how's Portsmouth looking? It has a dock, has a town hall. We could... Oh, we don't have any building materials. Not enough muskets, not enough horses. Yeah, muskets are a problem. Most notably, the brown besses are a big problem for us. Really need those United States muskets to come out. So I'll probably change these guys to US muskets when they get down to Leicester or Providence. How do I want to do this? They could go to Boston. How many men do I need to take Salem? Like, what kind of men? So it's probably, what, 5 artillery batteries, because the small brigade, or small regiment, I think we destroyed their artillery. So that is a thought over there. How's Falmouth looking? I wonder if they maybe moved a large force down, or do they even have any forces left? I'd imagine they've got something in Canada, although we own the important bits of Canada. So let's just take a quick peek. Yeah, only 720 men, and 50 of that is the commander down there, so pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking Crane... Do you think we could pincer move them? But then they'd probably rush out from Middleborough, and that would be a big problem. There's actually a few too many men in Salem for my liking. Alright, let's have you guys rejoin here, and unfortunately, you will be demoted to US rifles, which are still very functional. I shouldn't say rifles, they're muskets. I keep saying rifles. Anytime I say rifle, I mean musket. And that should free up the muskets for these guys. So US, so we'll have 3 brown Besses. And then if we look at our cannons, do we have enough 6-pounders yet? Nope, not yet. So yeah, I'm still terrified. Still terrified of their forces at Middleborough. I'm really wondering if we could win a battle versus their forces at Salem. What does the supply network look like? Okay, Portsmouth is connected. So now they are completely cut off down here, and it's winter. We can always wait them out, and that is a possibility. It's actually a pretty big possibility waiting them out. So let's build a... What do we want to build here? Schoolhouse would be good. Carpenter's shop would be good. Let's build the schoolhouse first. What's the 57% loyalty? Boston's 1%. Oh gosh. We let the British live in Boston for way too long, unfortunately. Alright, it is just about January 27th of 1776. We have successfully moved our forces out of Portsmouth. Hopefully, it looks like they brigaded up correctly too, so hopefully we can move to take Salem. Looks like there might be a large force moving up that way, but we'll deal with that in a moment. If they want to take Fort Lavelle, that's perfectly fine. So let's see. This should be a winnable battle. We are a little bit outnumbered, but I feel like we have better tactics because we're a human and they're AI. That's probably not true. They probably have better tactics than I do. Here we are on the battlefield and moving our forces out. We're going to hold this line here and then kind of form a little bit of a V. So artillery there, and then we'll have another artillery battery, I think, there. And we're moving this artillery battery up too. We'll see where they place their skirmishers. I think they have a lot of skirmishers. So we'll just react with our cavalry to their skirmishers. And let's see, I would like the artillery to sort of plug that gap there. That would be preferential. You guys can move up. I'd be willing to bet that the enemy hits one of these flanks hard with their skirmishers. That would just be my assumption. Alright, let's have you guys move there, and then we'll have you guys go out on the flank. Let's move this cavalry out over here, because it looks like they are probably hitting this flank hard with their skirmishers. And then let's have you guys... Alright, can you all move up to there? And then you guys will sit back just a little, and... Yep, something like that. Have you move over here. Let's have you sit about here, and then you'll sit over here. And right, this flank has a lot of dudes. So hopefully our artillery can do some damage, because it's a little out of place. They are definitely spreading us wide. They do have an advantage in that department. We will need Quicksilver where the fighting is thickest, which is probably going to be over here. This artillery battery looks to be in a good spot. Over here, this artillery might be a little too far forward, but I think we can deal with that. Probably need to move some guys out. I'd love to collapse that flank. This flank actually is worrying me, so let's move another unit over there. Just shift our lines a little. Basically, I think this artillery battery is doing great, so we'll just shift these guys over too. And yeah, that artillery's definitely taking a beating, but I think we will be fine. Let's just make sure... Are you guys charging? I think you guys are charging. No, you're just getting really, really close. Alright, if I can move you guys up over here, and... It's definitely tight over here, that's for sure. I need to find a moment to... Alright, that's my moment. Hit those guys hard, and then move up like so. That's what I wanted. I wanted an opportune moment to hit their infantry really hard. Not quite as hard as I wanted it to be, unfortunately, but that'll do for now. And then let's see. Oh, come on, I'm spamming that hold button. And let's have you guys move up behind. So, how's this area doing? Not the greatest. Over here's better. I think we'll have... No, you stay there, actually. We'll have you move behind this unit, and you'll combine when the moment is right. And probably about now. And then you guys will probably do the same thing any moment now. Yep, we'll have you guys combine. Okay, over here. Probably have you guys combine. And then you guys are needed over here. You guys need to go on hold orders. Alright, this flank is definitely in trouble. Well, sorry, we're not in trouble. The enemy's in trouble. So let's keep pushing up. And I wonder... I don't want my cavalry to just get destroyed by enemy artillery. So we are kind of easing up. Alright, let's have you guys... why are you taking friendly fire? You too far forward? Yeah, you're too far forward. That would be the consensus right there. Are they charging? Maybe this cavalry needs to move back over here, and you might need to move over here. Let's get you... Make sure everybody is supplied. They're exhausted. Yeah, I think the cavalry's not needed over here. They didn't really do much. That's on me for not properly using them. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that audio glitch like I just did. That was really nasty, actually. Did not like the sound of that. Alright, what are you guys doing? Need to hold? Nope, I'm spamming that hold button and it's not working. Think this is working though. You guys can sort of sit back a little. We need to consolidate some of our forces. I would like you two to move back and merge. And maybe you two move back and merge. Oh, really, I've been bad with my cavalry. Cavalry are definitely incredibly micro-intensive, and I'm just, I'm probably not there as a player yet. So let's have you two merge. That'll be good. Alright, this flank is doing incredibly well. It's just over here that we're having problems. So can we have you two merge? You'll move over here. You... 69, nice. Although it's, you know, it's not really that nice because we're running out of men. Alright, I think we need to push forward with this flank some more. Definitely. And over here, I think we're good. Let's redraw this line. I think we lost an artillery piece over there. And let's get you out on the flank. Can you guys combine? Can you... You're good. I think we could hit them from behind. And then have you guys hit those guys. I don't want to charge. Just hit them with musket fire. That's really what I want you to do. Are they retreating into us? That's kind of odd. Alright, how's this looking? It's looking pretty darn good, to be honest. William Brown has shattered. Let's move you guys out, and then can move that line up a little. You could go over here. You could move out. Oh gosh, those poor cannons are taking a beating. They were probably misplaced, very much so. Let's just charge into them and see who we can merge them with. Probably that 75 strong unit. Over here, we are doing perfectly fine. Let's try to move these cannons up a little, actually. And let's drag this line like so. And then we are taking a beating from cannons over there. I just realized that we are... Okay, well that's alright. That looks fine. Alright, move you up. Quicksilver, you're doing fine over here. And then you two need to merge. Alright, let's not get our cavalry killed. Where is their artillery? Oh, all the way out over there. Okay, that's fine. Can we move you guys out a little bit more? Out like that. I would actually maybe like you guys to move over here. Supply wagon, move up over here. And maybe have you guys move up there. I think that is doing alright. Where's our large brigade? Well, it's now large. Okay. Hold, hold, hold. And just keep blasting them is really the name of the game right now. Okay, can you guys move around here? Quicksilver, move up. You guys just not wanting to hold? That's fine. Alright, can you all hit them? And can you charge in too? Yeah, I'm hearing some audio glitches on my end. I hope you guys don't hear that. It's a little glitchy. I don't like them firing like that, but I guess there's not a lot you can do about that. Well, there is. You can you can press hold. That's the solution. Okay, so they've got a bunch of artillery out there. I don't really want to run my infantry into the artillery, but I'm perfectly fine with all of this that's going on. So we could move you up over here. That's fine over here. You're fine. Let's keep the Grand Battery supplied. Yeah, routing units seem to be ridiculously difficult to break right now. Okay, so they're just, they're going to continue pushing up, it seems, which is a little bit odd. I don't really want to get into their artillery. That just sounds really bad, to be honest. So we'll just continue doing what we're doing over here. Can you... Okay, hold. I wonder if they'll retreat. Okay, now hit them. They're routing. That cavalry is doing a pretty good job of breaking stuff. Alright, now's the time to go hit their artillery. And time to turn, or do halt on all of this. And then let's see what else we can find out there. And you just charge into them. Okay, we don't really care about the infantry as much as we care about the artillery. The artillery is the key here. Come on, keep going out. Yeah, man, artillery. They've definitely buffed the artillery crew in melee. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, we took some friendly fire there, but wow, that was something. All right, what can we get into that? Are they? What is going on here? All right, can you? Okay, you're good. Can you? You're good. All right, we captured a lot of men, so that's pretty cool. But the routing artillery is just almost indestructible. Because watch this, 99... Okay, maybe this is a bad example because I have more, but they definitely dealt a significant blow to us there, that's for sure. And their artillery is shooting us, which is also interesting. I do need to speed this up just because I find this part of the battle, you know, it's boring. I won't... Wow! Yeah, they... Okay, some of them surrendered, so that's good. Yeah, they're going to get out, unfortunately. And that's probably it. Why does the cavalry stop engaging them? They're going to get off too. Okay. Well, I feel pretty good about that. Wow! I feel really good about that, actually. So we were outnumbered by 1,000. Guns were equal. We lost one gun. We only lost 883 men. They lost nearly 2,800. So pretty darn good if you ask me. And wow, our artillery. That is crazy from our artillery. Absolutely crazy. Really good kills from the artillery. Get those artillery up on your line and it'll do damage like that. Our cavalry did pretty well. As far as status, we destroyed a lot, captured 3rd Company of Infantry. I don't think that's us. 4th Company of 28th Regiment. I don't think that's us either. So really, we did absolutely phenomenal there. At least I view that as a really good victory. We were outnumbered by 1,000, and that was what, like 3-to-1 kill ratio or something. So I'm really happy with that. And let's see if we can continue hitting Salem over here. I wonder if they'll surrender because of Boston. Oh, that was mass surrenders going on over there. That looked really, really good. Yep, they're all surrendering because Boston cuts them off. Wow, that was so much surrendering. That was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's see if you guys can go up to Portsmouth. I did see some enemy movement over here. Yeah. There it is. So let's see if we can disband the brigade and move a bunch of men up here, including Spruill. And once Quicksilver has captured all of these supplies, which he just did, we'll move up that way. So we just completely smashed that entire force. That's huge. Really, really huge. And then Locke, you can join them. Alright, so they ran away. Bravely. Brave, brave, brave. So Robin ran away. And now we can consolidate our line here and hopefully push on Middleborough. So basically what I'm thinking is moving these two militia up to Portsmouth because... Yeah, that's actually exactly what I'm thinking of doing. Okay, so I keep moving all of you guys about, but you are tired at the moment. And let's see, what did we get for equipment and weapons? That would be a good thing to look at. Oh, there we go. Tons of brown besses. And is there anything else? Probably cannons. Let's see, 3-pounder, 4-pounder, 6-pounder. So not a lot in the ways of cannons, but tons of brown besses there, so that's pretty good. I'm not disappointed with that at all, to be honest. We can build a lot of stuff, so can you... What do I need for Boston? Maybe a printing press. Dear God. Boston and Salem, you don't have much construction. That's really weird to me. You'll get a printing press too, because seems like we have really bad loyalty in this area over here. So what is this? -5. Rhode Island has 100% loyalty, so I'm perfectly fine with confiscating the cargo and taking a 5%. Miami's an Iroquois. Okay, thank you for letting me know about that. And there's some more production going into that too, so that's pretty good. Alright, so what I need to do is shift my forces around because a lot of this is no longer necessary, not enough provisions. Okay, so I need to grab you, have you go to Leicester, and then go to Providence. Can I draw? Oh, man. If I knew about that earlier in the campaign, that would have been so good. Why is Quicksilver stuck? General gets stuck on the map a lot. That needs to get worked on. I already submitted a bug report for that the general gets stuck. It's rather unfortunate, but early access. Hopefully, you know, these things get ironed out in the future, and it's not a big deal to me right now. We'll just put it that way. Okay, Middleborough's losing a lot of men now, which is phenomenal. Let's see, can you leave and go to Salem? You're now down here, which is perfect. Can you leave and go to Boston? Are you going to Boston? And then Salem. Oh yeah. Probably not what I meant to do with that unit. Probably actually meant for you to go to Portsmouth. Because, yeah, we just want textiles, Spain. Sure, we'll give textiles to Spain. And this brig for the 50th time feels like I've captured it. I could, you know, attempt to go out and capture stuff, but I think there's a big giant 6-rate, or not 6-rate, 3rd-rate out here, and that will just smash anything that I have. Oh, there's our ship right there. Interesting. Let's leave with you. Didn't I select, like, all of these guys to leave? Thought I did. Alright, go down here. You, and go down here. Quicksilver can come down here, and then Benedict Arnold, you're now our northern commander. Alright, Boston. Let's get these guys out. It's a mess right now. No, I didn't mean to forage the land. Really wish... That's a pet peeve of mine in games where the button you want to push moves. I kind of wish that that button would always be there. That would be really handy. Wow, the Brits have a lot of sea power about, but that is the British at this time period. Definitely, they didn't have the best navy at this period of time, but they definitely had a better one than the Americans, that is for sure. So, what are we doing? Sabotage. Oh, no. I don't want a sabotage event. Morally, this would be great, but I can't risk the sabotage. Unfortunately, that is how it goes. Alright, so I think that is looking good. We probably need a militia over there. I probably have too many men up in Boston, so we could... Why can't I have you leave? Probably have these guys leave and go down, and same with you. And then we'll have that militia leave and go like that to Salem. And then what we're doing is we are planning our attack against Middleborough. That is the plan. So hopefully they keep starving out. In between all of this, we have... Well, we need to recoup our losses. We're on an officer deficit once again. We could recruit some officers. It always seems to be something that needs to happen. We could just fast track it because why not? And let's fast forward through all of this. Alright guys, it is February 12th of 1776. We have about 5,200 men right here, and we are preparing for the Battle of Middleborough. Unfortunately, that is about all the time we have in this episode, so I am going to leave this on a cliffhanger. The next episode will be a massive 10,000 plus soldier battle at Middleborough, and it will be absolutely epic. You can see here what the forces will be. We have cavalry, 2 supply wagons, 3 brigades, a total of 10 total regiments against their, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 large regiments and 4 small regiments. So this should be an absolute blast to play. This will be a massive battle, and we will definitely complete this battle on the next one. The Battle for Middleborough will be episode 11. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube jazz. I greatly appreciate it. Check out the Discord in the link below. Lots of stuff to talk about on the Discord, and sometimes you get some sneak peeks. So this will be exciting. I'll see you in the next one. As always, guys, until next time.